Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Licensing Corner, India's only channel that talks about brand licensing, brand extensions, and how to get that next licensing deal of yours right. This is the second episode in Licensing 101, and we are going to continue with the publishing licensing. So today we are talking about how a media company gets into brand extensions and brand licensing deals. Okay, that's right. Media Digital media can also do and have been doing brand licensing and brand extension deals for a longest period of time. You know, licensing can be a good source of revenue for these publishers. A lot of publishers have created a sustainable amount of revenue stream by entering into these relationships and the partnerships with the manufacturers and the retailers, and get a brand across a variety of the products. It's one way you can call it as a strategic part of diversification. Okay, a next move or an immediate move to not just be a publisher because you already have millions of followers following you. You already have a credibility. Uh, how else do you reach to your consumers in a better way? So this is where a licensing and brand extension comes into the picture. We have already seen a lot of publishers like Meredith, Playboy, Condé Nast, Hearst, Times, Marie Claire. All of these brands have got into the brand extensions and brand licensing. BuzzFeed also has got into a very unique form of brand licensing, which was with the content of its tasty. So if you remember, if you see your Facebook, when you see a lot of ads that comes on, especially on the cook shows about the tasty, that's the BuzzFeed's brand extension, and that's what it gives them a revenue today. BuzzFeed Tasty has more millions of followers than BuzzFeed themselves as a publisher. So that's how I'm talking about how it is going to be very effective. So when you talk about a publisher's licensing, maintaining relevance in today's hyper competitive marketplace is at an utmost importance. So when you think about launching a product or tying up with certain partnerships or doing with some retailers, you have to really ensure that whether you want to do it on yourself or you want to get into a partnership with someone else. Okay. Sometimes that brand extension need not be even the consumer products. It could also be the services like the Hearst had done. The Hearst had built a 15 product studio team that did creative ideation, product development, and marketing for a lot of their customers and their clients. You know, um, so I would not say also, but when I talk about publishers licensing, uh, you have to really keep in mind that it's not also a sure, short formula to success. There have been one major failure, in fact, many other major notable failures that we have noticed in the past when it comes to the publisher's licensing. One example to give it to you was KFC's finger licking good, edible nail paint. Yes. So KFC came up with edible nail paint, which would taste something similar to the fried chicken, and this entire deal was done in a partnership with Huffington Post. Trust me, guys, it turned out to be their worst nightmare. It was a super flop extension that KFC had ever done or Huffington Post had ever thought of. This was launched in 2016. If you want to know more about it, you can just go on Google and just figure it out, or you can head out to www.licensingcorner.com and you'll get more details about those kind of brand extensions. So when I say publishers licensing, it's not just about okay, you got a nice idea and then you moved on. It needs to be really ensure that this publishing, licensing, or the brand extension that you're doing, it represents your brand and then makes you a more profitable growth. You know, so it has to be to a degree where brand extendability represents the most logical way to achieve profits. Publishing licensing is also one of the most important way, in fact, a fantastic way to spread the impact of your that you already have it on your readers and the subscribers. You know, so there are key points that you need to really keep in mind when you're doing this publishing licensing, which is one is just uh, don't just jump into the licensing because okay you heard that okay you can increase your revenue substantially, but you really need to question yourself the following, like, is there a desire for a new product for your brand? Can you find a USP that can help you sell your extensions? The extension that you're thinking about, is it natural for your brand, or is it or does it just seem very forced? You know, another question to ask would be: is your brand existing brand reputation strong enough to support the new product or the service or the marketplace? Because if you do too many things at a time and you haven't leveraged it to an utmost level, the chances are that 90% of the time it's going to be a failure. So ensure that you have that kind of a support, that kind of a reputation that you've already built on to get into the extension. And lastly, it's: do your customer trust you enough and see value what you're offering? Like we heard Miss Malini also. The reason she's able to do all this kind of brand extensions is also because she knows what value she brings in. Customers trust her. When you talk about the girl tribe, they trust her, and that's why they are able to bring the value that they're offering, and that's why people buy into it. You know, so you have to be very sure as to what exactly are the impact you're trying to build, and if it is being used correctly, brand extension can reinforce the credibility of your company. It will help you with creation of new audiences, and it will even strengthen your image around the world. So the key to a successful brand extension strategy is to figure out exactly how you're going to stretch your company without going too far or too fast. I wanted to give you another example of brand extension in the publishing licensing was, in fact, is Playboy that I mentioned to you earlier. We have seen Playboy's apparels, Playboy jacket, shoes, fashion accessories. We've even seen Playboy's lounges. You know. Then let's talk about Marie Claire, Marie Claire magazine. Now Marie Claire is complete also into the apparel line, the accessories for the women apparels, bags, glass. Another one would be, if I talk about, is Times. Times Group has a lot of brand extensions to itself. Like MX Player was one extension. Another extension was the Times Femina magazine, which they have now developed into an entire brand extension of Femina Flaunt, which where you have not only apparels but bags, shoes. We have Femina Flaunt salons, perfumes, and too many other product categories. If you want to know all of this more in detail, please hit on to our website, which is www.licensingcorner.com. And we do cover the articles such as Freaky Fridays and Tuesday trivias, where we mention this uh, at most current trending, the five tops and the listicles kind of articles, where we talk more in detail about what is licensing, how is licensing, who are the players who's doing it, and how do you exactly go about it. So that's it for today, guys. If you really like the content and you really want to understand more and more about licensing and how licensing happens in other categories of the businesses, please write it in the comment below so that we know as to what kind of product category would you be interested in knowing how the licensing is being done. Subscribe to our YouTube channel Licensing Corner, and visit our website licensingcorner.com